The girl woke up in the middle of the night feeling hungry, but then she noticed something strange. Her grandma, who always got up early, was still lying in bed. She tried to wake her up to make breakfast, but no matter how much she called, there was no response. At her young age, she didn't realize her grandma had already left her forever. Just then her uncle showed up with a group of people. They started moving her grandma's stiff arms and legs. The girl thought they were bullying her grandma, so she rushed out and jabbed one of the men's but with a toy spear. But how could a little kid fight off grown adults? Her uncle locked her in another room, worried about her grandma. She pressed herself against the window to see what was happening. Sure enough, she saw the bad guys putting grandma into a black box. The girl panicked. She jumped out the window and chased after the car carrying her grandma. She finally tracked down the man who took her away. She pointed her wooden toy gun at him, trying to make him tell her where grandma was. The man was annoyed and shoved her aside. Then he picked her up and tossed her out the door, but the girl bit him hard on the arm. Now the man was furious and started yelling at her. Just then her uncle arrived, saying he was taking her to live in Beijing, but the girl refused no matter what. Out of options, the uncle handed the man some money, asking him to take care of her a little longer. The man agreed reluctantly, thinking she just missed her grandma too much. But what happened next made him seriously regret it. The next day he had to handle funeral arrangements. Before leaving, he told the girl to stay put in the car, but as soon as he left, she saw a black box just like the one that took her grandma. Thinking her grandma was inside, she jumped out of the car and ran after it. But when she reached the funeral hall, she found out it wasn't her grandma inside, because she caused a scene at someone else's funeral. The man had to pay a huge fine. He couldn't hold in his anger any longer, and decided it was time to teach her a lesson.
你看到那个烟囱没有？你外婆被烧了，变成烟了，飘到天上去了，不见了，消失了。以后再也看不到她了，你明不明白？
That's when the girl finally understood. Her grandma was really gone. She watched the white smoke rise into the sky, and all her bottled-up pain burst out at once. She had lost her parents at a young age. Her grandma had raised her all by herself, and now the only person she had was gone forever, missing her so much. She couldn't sleep all night. She sat quietly by the door, listening to her grandma's voice message over and over. The man who had seen so much death and loss still felt a lump in his throat at the sight, and at that moment, he had a change of heart. Not long after, the girl's uncle came to pick her up, but his wife was against it, and he didn't dare go against her. Just as the girl was about to be abandoned, she suddenly understood what was happening. She ran straight to the man, begging to stay with him, looking at her helpless little face. He decided to raise her himself.